It is not just a three-day weekend. Today, people across the country and troops around the world stop to remember those who have died in service to our country.
No matter whether their service was long or short, in combat or in peacetime, they deserve the respect and the thanks of a grateful state.
Today, Washington Governor Chris Gregoire joined hundreds of people to open the state's first veterans cemetery. It's in West Medical Lake, just off Espanola Road. KXLY4's Jeff Humphrey is live there tonight. Jeff?
Robin, you'll be glad to know that Washington is repaying a debt long overdue to the servicemen and women of our state. Because of this new cemetery, veterans now have a place to be remembered and respected for their service to our country. This 120-acre cemetery with views of West Medical Lake and the surrounding hillsides is the first for veterans here in eastern Washington.
It will be a place where patriotism rests, where bravery is buried, where freedom is remembered.
Up until now, veterans wanting to be laid to rest with their fellow soldiers, sailors, and airmen had to be interred in western Washington. It was a long drive for survivors and didn't feel much like home for people from this side of the state. Lawmakers thought our veterans deserved better.
My husband Mike is a combat veteran, and he's told me all the way along the single most important thing we can do for our men and women in the armed services is to show them our absolute support.
And so now veterans and their spouses can be laid to rest here in the West Plains. Apparently, when you're a warrior, you like to know where you're going to eventually end up, and seeing this new cemetery offers vets some comfort even when they're still alive. Wayne Moffett is already pre-registered to be buried here and is looking forward to spending eternity with other honorable men and women who have also served their country.
It's that brothership of loving, I'm going to protect you, you're going to protect me. It's a comradeship. It's, if you've been there, it's hard to explain.
Today, Moffett and other vets were saluted by this low-level pass of a Fairchild tanker. Moffett says this country has gotten much better at appreciating the sacrifices that our veterans have made.
I do today. There's been times because of the war I was in that you didn't. But I see and I hear now that our country truly does care about our servicemen and women. And it's a wonderful thing.
Robin, there are a lot of local families that have been patiently waiting for this cemetery to open, and that is because interments here will begin as early as next month. Reporting in West Medical Lake, Jeff Humphrey, KXLY4.